What's going on, guys? CardMechanic here, and today I'm going to be teaching you how to do the Judo-Flip. Let's do it. Alright, so let's break down how to do this, okay? We're going to start with the deck in a straddle grip, so we're going to have the middle and ring finger on one side of the deck, thumb on the other side of the deck, pointer finger on top, pinky finger on the bottom. So it's going to look something like this. Now we're going to move our middle finger to, if we're holding the deck this way, we're going to, if this deck was facing you like this, and it's in your left hand, you're going to move that finger to the top right hand side of the deck. Okay, so the middle finger goes from here to here, and your thumb is going to go from here to this bottom corner here. Now this is actually quite an uncomfortable grip, and I definitely had problems going from here to here. So I recommend just practicing, holding this grip while you're, watching a TV show or a movie or something. So just get comfortable in this position. Now once you're in this position, middle finger here, thumb on the opposite corner, you're gonna lift up the packet with your thumb. Okay, and you're gonna lift up a small packet between, let's say between 5 and 12 cards. Okay, you don't want to pick up a huge packet, otherwise it gets difficult to turn the deck later on, and you don't want it to be too thin, otherwise the cards just bend quite a lot. So a good packet would be 5 to 12 cards. Okay, so now you've lifted up some cards with your thumb, and what you're going to do, right, since the deck is actually in your straddle grip, it's actually held quite high up here. So now when you go here, when you're taking off this packet, you're going to be pretty much holding this mini packet right here. You're going to be holding it like this. It's going to be held just between your thumb and your middle finger. Okay, I'll give the deck back. So it's between thumb and middle finger. And now what you're going to do is you're going to drop the rest of the deck. So if you release your ring finger, pinky finger, and pointer finger, the deck is just pretty much held like this. And this packet is held between the middle finger and thumb. Now the next thing that we're going to do, this is actually a little more complicated. This is where it gets tough. You're going to start moving this packet upwards like this. Okay, so it's similar to a scissor cut, similar to this, but not really. So if you know how to do the scissor cut, this should be a little easier. So you're moving it up, and as you move it, you're going to move this packet like this, right? So your ring finger and pinky should be around this corner of the deck, the bottom right hand corner if you're holding the deck in your left hand. So it should be like this, and all you're doing with this deck is you're doing this. Okay, that's all you're doing. So I think it's a good idea to actually practice that just with using these two fingers. Just practice doing this. Okay, so we're here, we did that. And now once you do that, you'll see these cards start to spin over a little bit. Okay, so we're here. Hold on. We're here. And now one more thing I forgot to mention actually. When you do this, right, you have your two fingers here. Your middle finger and thumb are around this are on the corners of this packet. And now I forgot to mention your pointer finger is going to be on top of this packet here. So it's not going to be like pushing on it, it's just going to be pretty much touching this packet right around the center on this top part. So we're here, we push back with this, and as we do this, let me get into a better position. As we do this, you're going to start doing this with your pointer finger. So let me see if I can better explain that. We're here, lift up this packet, let me get rid of this. Now you're going to take your pointer finger, it's here, and you're going to curl it inwards so this packet comes towards you. Then you're going to keep on curling. Then at this point you're going to push this finger, well, you're going to push these cards this way on this corner right here with your pointer finger. So it's going to go like this. Okay, so you pretty much went from, let me get that packet again, pretty much went from here to here. So all you're pretty much doing is you're pretty much pushing this corner. So just pushing this corner all the way through, and then straightening out your pointer finger here. Okay, Now once we've gotten here, we've pulled this back. Now it's going to be a little difficult to do because this deck's going to be in the way, so just push through it. And by push through it, I mean actually use your pointer finger to push through it. So you're going to end up in this position. Okay, so we're here, here, we go here. Now as soon as this packet clears this big chunk right here, these fingers are going to put the deck back down. Okay, so just for the whole thing, this is how this part's going to go. It's going to go like this. You start off in this, you come here, then they do the spinning the packet. These two fingers help in doing this. Packet spins around, this closes, then packet closes. So that's pretty much all that's happening with these fingers. And the further that you could actually move this, the easier it's going to be. Now when I first started learning this, the problem I had was the second I got to this part, these cards just kept on falling out of my hand. And that was a major issue that I had. So I would recommend just getting comfortable in this position. So either moving these packets like this, just get comfortable doing that, because the more comfortable you get doing that, the easier the rest of it's going to be. Alright, so now we've done this, we've twirled it around, opened this up, closed it back, and now we're at this position, right? Pointer finger straight here, held between here. Now we're going to twirl this packet back. Okay, and now to twirl this back, here's what we're going to do. We're going to take our, get rid of this, we're going to take our pointer finger, we're just pretty much going to undo what we did and come like this until this corner here reaches the ring finger. So we're going to come here, keep on doing it, and you'll see this corner reaches the ring finger. Okay, so with the whole deck, go here, close this up, keep on doing this until this reaches the ring finger. Now once this has reached the ring finger, you can pretty much let go with your pointer finger and take your middle finger and pointer finger and put them on the back side of the card. So you don't really have to hold it or anything. It's just naturally going to be held between ring finger and thumb. These fingers aren't going to be doing any holding. So you're just going to come over one last time, do this, come over, grab, then these two fingers are free, and then you're just going to push this part, and then you just push it closed. Okay, so in slow motion, pick up the packet, twirl it around, open this up, close that up, twirl, keep twirling until you straighten it, start closing the twirl, grab with your ring finger, close this up, and that is pretty much it. Now let me actually show you this from a different angle so you get a better view. So now as you can see from this angle, I grab the corners, push the deck up, twirl this around, close the deck, start twirling this back, grab with the ring finger, push over using pointer finger and middle finger, and just square that up. Okay, so at full speed, it just pretty much looks like that. And that's all there is to it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this nice little piece of cardistry. It took me a couple, I'd say a week or two. It took me a week or two to get down to the level I have it now. Of course, to practice more, it'll be better. But this is actually one of my favorite moves to do because it just requires one hand and it looks really cool. And everyone I show it to is like, just, you know what it is. You know what it is. And as always, thank you so much for watching. Make sure to check out my social media links down in the description below for all my status updates and whatnot. And I will see you in my next video. Welcome to the end screen. If you liked the video, make sure to hit that like button, leave a comment down below, and subscribe because subscribing is good. Thanks for watching.